Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be going through this topology which I've created myself in order to complete an assignment for university. Basically all it's going to be doing is simulating two branches. We've got the Leeds branch and we've got the Bradford branch in blue. I'm going to be covering a few protocols. I'll be configuring Ospf V2 on the routers. I'll be configuring the LACP on the switches on the Leeds branch here, and I'll also be doing various spanning tree configurations on the Bradford branch here. As I say, it's just a topology I've made up myself in order to complete an assignment and evidence what I've done. So, I will be touching more on each one of these subject areas in more detail as I do and go through CCNA 3 and CCNA 2, because most of them are covered within CCNA 3 actually. However, if you do have any questions, please do comment and I will get back to you. So I've already created the topology, as you can see. I've got an IP addressing scheme which I've basically just set up myself. This area of OSPF is going to be area 2 and the Bradford branch will be area 1. So let's get started. So I'll start with router 3, configuring Leeds branch. So interface 0000. So yeah. As I say, if you do have any questions on configuration, please do contact me and we'll get back to you. So we'll first start with the host name and we'll change it to R3. Then I want to do no IP domain lookup, just so it doesn't try to resolve anything while I'm doing the configs. So we'll go into interface 0000 and we will put in the IP address of IP address 172.16.10.1. We'll use 10.1 /30 255.255.255.252. No, you're not. Sorry about that, I just got the kid in the background there. So yeah, 252. Enter. Then we will simply apply no shutdown, so that it'll still stay shut. Well, I've activated the interface, but the link light won't go green until I've done the other end of that serial interface. So now we will jump on to router 2. Host name, router 2, oops. Host name, router 2, and we'll do no IP domain lookup, interface 0000, and we'll give it an IP address of 172.16.10.2, as we'll give the other side of the interface .1. So 252, enter. No shutdown, now the link light should go green. Yep, there you go. So while we're on this side, we'll configure Leeds branch. So we'll configure, give it 01. Let's give it 01. And we'll give it an IP address of 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0. Yep, that's right. And we'll apply the no shutdown command to activate that interface. So that activates that. give the PC an IP address of 192.168.1.2, class C address 192.168.1.1, and that's the default gateway of root 2's interface. So we should be able to ping that default gateway, ping 192.168.1.1. There we go, we got a reply. That's great. Now while we're here, we'll configure the ether channel for port channel 1. So let's do EN conf t. We won't give the switches a host name because they're just basically acting like a pass through. So we need to see what interfaces they're on. So we've got 2 and 4. So we'll simply apply the no IP domain lookup command, then we'll do interface range F02 and F04. Then we will do switch port mode trunk to set them interfaces trunk. Then we'll do port channel group, channel group 1, and we are configuring it with LACP, so we'll activate it. So activate, enter, exit out of there, interface port channel 1, then apply the no shutdown command. There we go, so that should be sorted now. So them link lights there should be should all go green soon. So we'll start configuring area 1. We won't do any OSPF yet. We'll configure area 1 first. So let's go. Interface 0001. IP address is 172.16.11.1 we'll go with 255.255.255.252. Then we'll do yeah, that's fine, so I'm not shut down. That's fine. Now we'll jump onto router 1. We'll continue with that now. Then we will also enable conf t host name is router 1, an IP domain lookup, and we will configure interface 0001. IP address is going to be 172.16.11.2 255.255.255.252, and no shutdown to activate that interface. So now we'll do the other interface, which is when it comes up. Gigabit 01. Interface gigabit 01. IP address is going to be 192.168.2.1 255.255.255.0, and no shutdown to activate the interface. Cool. So where are we at now? We'll configure the PC with its IP address of 192.168.2.2, subnet mask class C, gateways, routers, 01's interface 192.168.1.2.1. That's that configured. That should be able to ping 2.1. There we go. So that's that configured and working. As you can see, spanning tree is already activated by default. However, I'm going to set BPD UGuard and port fast on this gigabit 01 interface. So T gigabit 01. If I can remember the commands correctly, spanning tree BPD UGuard, and that's it, I believe. Enable, yeah, that's right, yeah. And we'll do spanning tree, port fast. There we go. So that interface now is configured to put itself in a forwarding state as soon as the link comes alive. So that's that switch done. I'm not going to have a look at this. Yeah, I'm going to leave that priority for the purpose of this assignment. I don't need to go into much depth in regards to the actual design. However, I'll leave spanning tree on that because it is activated already anyway. As you can see, that's in a blocking state. So I'll leave, I won't do too much configuring. I do need to turn back to this though because I didn't configure the other side. With E for channel, you do need to configure both sides. I'm just rushing, so I forgot. So there's a lesson, don't rush. So we'll do interface range F02 it was and F04. And we'll do switch port mode trunk, and we'll do channel group 1. Mode is going to be passive. There we go, exile that interface, then interface port channel 1, and now shut down, and now all the link lights should go green now that it's formed a channel. So while we're waiting for that, we'll configure Ospf V2 on the routers. So we'll start for router 3, and we will do root Ospf 1, which is a process. Then we'll do the router ID, of 3.3.3.3 for router 3, and we'll just add the networks that are directly connected. We don't need to add the loop back because that's just simulating the internet, so we'll leave that out. So network 172 16 10.0 0.0.0.03, and that is in area 2. Yeah. So then we'll add network for the area 1, which is 16.11, and that's in area 1. And that's it for the directly connected. We'll just do a we'll do the interface give it an IP address of 209.16.100.2.1, and for the purpose of this it'll be 255.255.all 255. Oops, IP address, where are we? 209.16.100 2.1 255.255.255.255. Why is it not? Well, let's try 10.10. In fact, we'll do 252. Yeah. So we'll change that. That's strange because that worked earlier. 10.10. 10.10. It's /30. So that's the loop back interface done. And I'll show you it's already activated. Exit out of that. Go back into root OSPF1, and we'll do the passive interface of LOO. That's done. The networks have been added. Done the router ID. We'll do the default route. IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0 out of L O. That's done that. And we'll do router OSPF1 again, and we'll do default information originate to distribute the static route to all the other routers in the OSPF once they join. So if we end that, show IP route, and you'll see we've got the gateway blast result there and there. However, if we look on say router 2, show IP route, we don't have no gateway last resort or any static route, so we're going to configure the OSPF now anyway. So conf t route OSPF1, and we'll do router ID, and it's R2, so it's 2.2.2. We'll add the network, which is 172.16.10.0.0.0.03, and it's in area 2. And we also have that adjacency is being formed now with router 3. So now we'll do network 192.168.1.0, and we'll add this last network 255 into area 2 as well. However, we're going to set that as a passive interface, so a passive interface, and it is, let's just confirm the interface, give it 0.1. Yep, so passive interface at gigabit 0.1. So that should be that done. So if we end, show IP route. There we go, we've got gateway last resort now, as it's redistributed. There we go. So now we just need to configure router 1 with OSPF. So EN T router OSPF 1 router ID, which is 1.1.1.1. And what we will do is network 172.16.11.0.0.0.0.3, and that is in area 1. And we'll also add 192.168. That adjacency is being formed as well. 2.0.0.0.255, and that's in area 1 as well. Now we'll do the passive interface, which is gigabit 01, and that should be done. Short IP route. We've got the gateway of the last resort as well, so that's cool. So theoretically now these PCs should be able to ping each other, so we'll try it. So ping 192.168.1.2. Yep, and we're getting a reply from the admin PC, from the sales PC. Let's just try ping 10.10.10.10. Yep, and we're getting a reply from the internet loopback interface. We'll try on the other side. So we'll ping the sales PC, which is 192.168.2.2, and we do get a reply, which is good. I'll try ping the internet 10.10.10.10 just for the sake of this packet tracer, and we also get a reply from there as well. So we know that the port channel's set up correctly, we know that OSPF's working, and spanning trees already done on this with port fast and BPDU guard. I think that's pretty much it. Let me just show IP route. Yeah, so router 3 knows of a route to the 192.168.2.0 network, which is down here, and it also knows of a route to 192.168.1.0 network down here, which is cool. So yeah, as I say guys, that was pretty quick, pretty straightforward. It's just for an assignment I'm doing at uni. It doesn't need to be detailed, it's more writing than actually designing and configuring the network. It's more explaining it, so which is why it's been pretty quick. If you do have any questions, please drop me a message and I will get back to you. I will be planning on covering these in more detail as I go through all the labs for you guys, so do keep looking for those. But yeah, any questions, feel free to get in touch. Cheers guys.